Alright guys, so yeah, still not sure what's causing the stutter. As soon as that sun comes up, man, it just starts to kill the game. There are still 2 solar panels I could try to take out and see if that does anything, but I'm not quite sure. Alright, so let's go back and just take a quick look here. So I did try to do the weird painting pattern where you have these big side bricks because I just thought that looked kind of cool. This here is actually construct all by Dan Phoenix, and you know, we're going to try to check out his channel. Nope. Okay, it's a little bit choppy, but I think it's going to be okay. We're going to go a little bit slow here. So I guess we'll just start over here real quick. This door here, I don't quite know. Had I more time to finish this, maybe I would block that completely off. Don't really see much of a point to have it there, but there's a bit of a hallway back there to connect one of the arrow slits there. But yeah, anyways, a bit of a tower kind of thing, or a turret right there, to aid in defending the guardhouse and main entrance. Overall, I thought adding a little bit of painting to, you know, adding some little highlights to it made it kind of look kind of nice. These are the only gates that are available once again, so yeah, they're not bad, but I mean, like, really, they're flimsy, like scrap iron. I don't even know why they're in the game like this. They are way too flimsy to be anything good. So this door here has been taken out a number of times every time zombies come through. This side doesn't have exactly perfect matriculations, but this side does. Over here, I added those. This is that little camera to make sure that we know who's at the front door. And so, here's this guy. This allows us to jump up into here for now. I don't know, this seems like an alright method for getting in here. And I mean, I've added these little flares in the back so that both zombies and humans wouldn't be able to just sort of walk along the backside and get in this little proper guardhouse. I just thought that made more sense to include that. Made out of concrete and steel. So inside here I painted it a little bit, and these are the matriculations. These are the ones that kind of go down that way, and these are the ones that go right in front of the gates where you can actually fire down at people, maybe using battering rams or something. And once again, proper matriculations and, well, battlements. And same here. Not that this has a door, but it probably should, to be a little more defensible. Same thing up here with these rounded ones. Actually, I liked these rounded ones quite a bit. They give a lot more range on what's possible to shoot from. I think in a real castle, I'm the person who put these little blocks in here. I might put these 2 or 3 wide just so you had like the ability to hide from down there too, because, you know, really seems like a little bit better of an idea. So we'll just quickly go down to the last floor here and then go inside, because it's weird, it works on some things but not others. Weird. Okay, so this is largely steel reinforced, this whole area. These, I guess, didn't get reinforced, but I would eventually reinforce these with steel or polished steel, whatever that is actually supposed to be in the game. But yeah, you have your arrow slits so you can, you know, help defend people at the gate trying to get in. It's not too bad there. This is the same thing, invading armies. You have a bit of ability to fight anybody coming in. And that is mirrored on both sides of this gatehouse, so we won't go down into this one, but it is exactly the same. I would probably add this to the other side too, had I more time. So yeah, once again, we're down here. We have our giant moat and 2 drawbridges, because we can really only, I don't know, the drawbridges are, what is it, 4 wide? And it just, I don't know, couldn't make it symmetric, so I had to just figure something that looked pretty decent, and that sort of is the solution I came up with. I put these here so that if zombies did spawn on this or whatever, they could just sort of slide right off, or invading armies wouldn't really be able to do much. But this was actually a pretty normal looking thing for castles, because if they were on bad foundations, they needed to have wider foundations to support the whole tower. But this tower is on rock, and I did dig down to the rock for this wall, so it is a bit unnecessary, but does actually fit a historic context. So we added I added this arrow slit here to also help, you know, people, if you had this drawbridge up, you know, if there was an army that took the guardhouse, you have a little bit of another spot to shoot with. I don't know, I guess I just went with this because it was what I was doing. Once again, more murder holes, just in case somebody gets in here. You want to make sure that you got some defenses. This is that hallway I was talking about. Back there, you have this other little arrow slit to help you guard this little area. Yeah. Once again, there's a nice little double doorway here. But this is those little slots to help you see who's there, see what's going on. This was part of the barbican. Now, this one's not really done. I would probably have put in more doors. I could, but just imagine these doors go all the way up. Kind of like these ones. That's all I'm going for. This is just meant to stop some armies and more murder holes, so that, you know that if some villainous people, say some brigands, maybe just imagine some people from Mad Max in here and trying to maybe cause trouble, trying to talk to them, and they're being rude, and you just, you need to get rid of them because they're just being jerks. You can do that because there's arrow slits that go from over on this side and that side and down there. Basically, this is like a major kill zone. And I was going to add drawbridges that dropped down onto Pit of Spikes, but it probably won't happen now. But I did think about it, so there you go. Oh, see, we get screamers in here. Because zombies can break anything, they knocked out these ones here. These should be replaced with steel. But yeah, they get in here and they spawn in and break stuff, which is unfortunate. This must have been that screamer. But this should all be all these arrow slits here. These are all arrow slits in here. And yeah, I was going to add in maybe some shotgun turrets, maybe up there or even behind here. That way we didn't even have to put any humans in danger. But we'll see. But yeah, as you can see, this is a major kill zone. There is murder holes going up to the, I guess it's kind of like the third floor up there. Those were natural holes caused, like, just as the game is, this tower has holes there, so I decided I was just going to make them right into murder holes. And yeah, we have our proper matriculations in the battlements here. We have to go all the way around. You cannot get, well, minus these holes, normally you can't get through to the other side of this for defense. So it's a major kill zone. You have to come through this area, split your army in half. It's not too large, so it's questionable what could be done. I guess you could even, if you were defenders, you could probably even have like big logs and stuff up here that you could drop down into place to prevent vehicles from coming through. This door I was going to make a little bit bigger. It'll happen another time. Let's see here, more murder holes, more arrow slits, one sort of last review, or place to possibly stop them. This, I don't know, I was probably just going to leave open. I don't know if I showed off our little well. There is water down in there. I was going to change this so that it had a bigger canopy or something, or gathering water, but I'm not anymore. This is this wall here, and I guess we'll go in through here. So this area here, I didn't really fix up, but I mean, it was a nice little lounge area. This is those little arrow slots that goes through there. Slits, arrow slits, I guess. I don't know, that's probably what the actual name is. This wall here, I decided to leave the glass in and allow, I don't know, put a 2-meter wall on the other side. I don't know, it works out alright. But yeah, this would need some probably electrical lighting in here to be kind of nice. These are these arrow slits. These ones mostly are proper steel. I did manage to do that in time. Up here is the second floor, just to be, make sure you have overkill on this. There's no real protection here, I guess, on the inside. Probably should put up every second one, have Merlon or something. I don't know. First time designing a castle. This is the top view of these murder holes. So yeah, there's a mini bike. So if there was somebody in there, yeah, you'd have pretty good shots all around. This is in here just for structural integrity. I wasn't quite sure how much I would need. I could actually probably take it out, but oh, and also for cover, because you know, if you were a crouch here, you could get away from, you know, being shot at from down below. Here is a little bit of a defensible area that looks down on the gatehouse. Once again, these are the murder holes here. This floor does not have the beds, so we will go up another floor. I guess we could take a little bit of a look around here. This is probably a more interesting section over here. So in here, I put in this door to make sure that nobody could get in. There's a drawbridge here, so that you could, in theory, block off if they were to, I don't know, come through the front door and break into this section. They couldn't just climb into the castle that way. They'd still have to go all the way around. But you could maybe strand some people in here, which would kind of suck for them. There's no way out. I don't know. I have to think about that. But yeah, that's the front gate. You can fire at them through there. Once again, there should probably be some more cover for them in here, but well. Bring this down. But yeah, this works pretty well. Oddly enough, you can even generally hop and over in game. That works. It's kind of weird. And over here, this connects back over to this wall. Yeah, so there you go. Oh yeah, as you can see, this wall here, I took out the glass on all this wall and just made it a 2-meter wall, 2-meter thick wall. Just because, I don't know, I guess I had the time that week to do it. But it's a lot to do, so this floor is pretty much unchanged other than these murder holes. But as you can see, you got a pretty good view of whatever invading army is coming in here, so you can get out some shots. I guess you would probably want to dim the lights up here so that you had the full ability to shoot down at them without them really seeing you. I guess that would be the proper way to do that. Once again, same kind of thing over on this side. Filled in this hole and made it, yeah, it works pretty well. You'd never be able to do this in real life, but you can close this from up here. I guess in real life you'd probably have a switch or something. I don't know. Game versus reality. Okay. So the next area to show you is the floor with the kitchen and dining area. Alright, so that's up here. Yeah, I don't know, I just did a little bit of repair work here. We need to find some more of these drop tiles somewhere in the land here before we can fix this, but that's okay. And yeah, we're basically just here on the karaoke stage. Contemplated putting the throne there, but then I decided to do something a bit more opulent. So yeah, but this floor is pretty much all repaired. I think this is the spot here that had the giant hole in the floor. This pillar runs all the way up and down just to support everything upstairs. I don't know, I was a little bit paranoid about that. Let's go check this out. Okay, so this is the industrial kitchen from this floor. Looks like a couple zombies have broken some things, but overall it's pretty good. And still, it's in pretty good condition. So there's another hole that got fixed but didn't get painted. This is another floor here. There's so much of this floor that's just fallen out, but yeah. Anyway, next is the throne room. This building's really tall, guys. Holy cow. Aha, here we go. So I went with white for the most part. I guess I didn't finish all the roof, but tile floors because marble was causing too many errors. I think in ray casting, it just was a bit too much. And even the frame rate was dropping in here, so I just took out the marble floor and did this. So let's go over this way here. We're gonna move some of these doors around, and yeah, I suppose this is how you would come in, kind of along here, and you would, I guess, see this room here. So yeah, it looks pretty good, I think. Got some nice purple accents on it, nice royal color, and guess you'd have more of the court over there, and I guess this would be the speaking area of people. And yeah, nice little purple throne. Just some simple wood blocks with some nice painting on it. Yeah. So that worked out pretty well. I was going to put in electrical lighting, but I don't know. Between the combination of the marble floors and the lights, it seemed as though my FPS was dropping down to like 10 or less and crashing the server. So I had to stop. I just took them out, and that's pretty much that. So yeah. I put in these columns. I thought they looked pretty good. I guess I don't really have a whole lot more to say about this. Not very symmetric, but I guess I could add another one of these little things here and make it a little more symmetric. I was going to put handrails up there. I just don't want to stress the server too much more. Oh, that's a pretty good view. Yeah. I decided to do this so people could kind of come up here and view the whole area as well. Not quite sure how you would deal with assassins. It seems like that's something you'd have to worry about like this. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Oh yeah, there was another thing I was going to try. I've heard that in this alpha, doors actually cause a bit of lighting issues. So maybe I should take out some of those and see what happens with that. Anyway, let's go to the roof and call it done. 'Cause that's everything. Yeah, we've got some radio towers up here and stuff that we could probably reconnect to try to connect with the rest of humanity. Invite some more people over. This is just the other corner of the tower here. Let's just actually take a quick look below. It's just a mess right now. I think as survivors moved in, I would probably just repair this and give people little apartments, but until then, it can stay all wrecked up. Alright guys, well, it's been quite the adventure in Alpha 16. I will maybe do a Horde night now on this, if I can, and I might do... Well, I will be doing one more video, like a featurette, on the castle. I might try some daytime shots, if I can figure out what's going on with the frame rates and the RAM. But yeah, other than that, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel and like what you see, are excited for Alpha 17, and what possibilities are there, then yeah, hit the subscribe button. If you want to support the channel even more, you can head on over to Patreon. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.